Hello and welcome. Today I'm driving the Rolls-Royce Wraith. This car was launched the first time in 1938. It went into production for 2 years until the dawn of the Second World War. After the war ended, when Rolls-Royce decided to go back in producing cars, this was the first car they started with under the name Silver Wraith. It went out of production after 13 years until it was resurrected 2 years ago. But enough of history, because the history of Rolls-Royce stretches over 111 years. What I admire about Rolls-Royce is how they preserve their heritage. They evolve, but on their own terms. They do things their own way. Take this Wraith, for example. It's their idea of a supercar. You have the herd of the rumbling supercars with their loud noises, radical attitude, power, amazing design, amazing performance, and then there's this. It's powered by a 6.6 liter V12 engine that produces 624 horsepower. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour happens in 4.2 seconds, which makes it the fastest and most powerful Rolls-Royce ever built. I'm a big fan of supercars. The noise, the performance, the design, everything about them is great. But this Wraith is also great. It gives you all of that feeling, but in a majestic and elegant way. Once you step on the accelerator, the car just goes for it. You can feel the power. It's so smooth to drive. It floats like a yacht. Rolls-Royce represent the pinnacles of luxury. Take the doors, for example. Instead of reaching out and closing them yourself, you can just push this button and you can close either door. There's an interesting thing in the boot, for example. There are two buttons. One that closes the boot normally. The other will close the boot and lock the doors. Say that you reach your destination, you want to take your things and close the car, you just push that button. These things are really nice, the details are really nice. And you probably heard about the umbrellas, and yes, there's an umbrella at each door. One of the highlights of the Wraith is the Starlight Ceiling. This feature used to be exclusive to the Phantom cars, but now they are available in the Wraith. It gives you a very nice look for the car, for the interior of the car. It looks like the sky. You have all these small dots that look like the stars. You can of course control the intensity of these lights to suit your mood. This is a 4-seater. You have leather seats all the way. In the back you have AC vents, you have armrest for the passengers on the back. In front the seats are ventilated and heated as well, and of course they are super comfortable. Now you got to love the attention to details. For example, take the doors. If you reach out to pick up something, there is an automatic light that comes on to just guide you while you're looking for things. The dashboard and the console looks really beautiful. It has this classical look, and yet it has the modern feeling. For example, take the AC vents. You can close them and open them this way. When was the last time you've seen something like this? Even if you look at the steering wheel, at the buttons, they look really amazing. The dashboard, it looks like you're sitting on a boat. Instead of the rev counter, you have the power reserve, which shows you the amount of power or engine power that is not being used. So it's a different way to communicate the power. Of course, you have this black screen. It looks really amazing. The numbers look very nice. Let's move to technology. This car comes with an adaptive cruise control and lane departure warning system, and as the name suggests, you can guess what these systems do. It comes with parking sensors and parking cameras. You have the surrounding view of the camera to help you park easy. It looks like from like an aerial view. This car is also fitted with 2 cameras in the front. It helps you monitor both sides if you are coming out of parking lot or anywhere else that you cannot really see. You can use these cameras. One of the new technologies Rolls-Royce introduced with this car is the satellite-aided transmission. What the car does is it analyzes the GPS data to predict your next move. So if you are coming at a corner or at an intersection, and based on that, it decides the appropriate gear shift to make the drive smooth. This car is fitted with a mobile chip, and as you can see here in the above you, there is an SOS button. Once you push it, the car will make a call for help, and the car will be tracked using that chip. The iDrive helps you to control different settings and different features of the car, like the phone, the radio, the music. You can play music from various sources, including the USB, and it helps you control some of the interesting settings. One of the features that I really love about the Wraith is the heads-up display. It projects your current speed and the speed limit of the road that you are driving on. It also displays some of the warnings, like if there's a pedestrian in front of you, if there's a car nearby, if you're not wearing your seatbelt. All comes on the heads-up display, as well as this really nice black screen. The Wraith is priced at 1.4 million dirhams. It's the same number in Saudi Riyal. On an average, a Wraith owner will add some customization and some features that's worth 300,000 dirhams on average. The Wraith is a great car. It lives to the legacy of Rolls-Royce. It will turn many heads and it will trigger many flashes. When I picked it up 2 days ago, I think nearly 20 people take photos in less than 5 minutes. Whenever I'm on the road, people will slow down, will even stop their car just to have a look at it. Some people drove slowly next to me just to have a look. I think the paint job made it even more distinctive. Driving the Wraith is like listening to classical music that's being played by Tiesto or Armin van Buuren. It's like being on a boat, but it's more comfortable. All in all, this is a really beautiful car. It's fun to drive, it's really smooth. Once you push the pedal, it will go, it will accelerate, you will feel the power. On the inside, you feel so comfortable because it's so luxurious, it's so nice. The only drawback I can think of is that there is no drop head yet, there is no convertible, and I think that will change, so stay tuned. But all in all, I really love this car. It's a thing of beauty.